You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail. This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up. Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just a part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danon versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almeidrea, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danons. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danons like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danons were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective, from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danon people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadeye's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadeye wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Miguel, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Xion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodia's Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Xion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Xion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almeidrea's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its lake of death, and Niez its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alvin.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almeidrea.
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahagsar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almeidrea plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name, when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
I'm the true gunslinger around here. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
A comfortable win.
Get lost!
You're mine! On my life! You're mine! Double Demon Fang!
Here I come! You'll have no mercy! I never miss!
You're finished! You're mine!
Blow them away!
Lightning condemned!
An astral launch?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Its armor's too strong! Be my guest! It's over! Dragon Swarm! Severing Wind!
Kitara frozen!
Hammer!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Got it! That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Dragon Spear! Pierce evil! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
These ones can run rings around us and flying dreams!
I'm not done!
Reload!
You're mine!
Barely a blip on our radar.
No choice! Bring him down! Tear you apart! Not today!
Flame! Reload!
Take down your defenses!
Take this! Dragon Swarm! We're not finished! I'll finish you here and now!
The enemy wields art too.
We'll soon see about that!
I'm not done! Eat this! You're finished! It's too fast!
If it's in the
Stand
sky,
by.
it's mine!
I'll trip it up.
You're finished! Here I come!
Mega Ray! Far enough! Steel Force!
We can really make weapons with this?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Attack time! It's over! My shield! Super swallow!
You think that shield will save you?
We're not finished!
Into the shadows! Dreams!
This one's all mine! Burn it out! Do it!
Here's the Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Water, hear my call!
I'm on a roll, man!
I'm practically unstoppable.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Now you'll learn! I'll take it! Pieces! Attack time!
I won't show you any mercy!
You've got a spirit! Eagle assault! Here I come!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the thunder to me! It's over!
Nothing
I'll finish you here and now! It's over!
Where are you going? Crazy
Here I come!
Let's refrain from losing.
No choice!
Take this!
No further!
Eat this!
Here
Here I come!
There! Back
Dragon
together!
Form!
Supernova!
Showdown between blade and fist.
It's over! Good move!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Graviton
I'll
field!
finish you here and now!
You picked the wrong fight!
You're mine! You're finished!
Healing art! Here goes!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Got you now!
Air thrust!
Now you see what I can do.
I'm going in!
The rebel! Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Dance in the wind! One more!
Take this!
Feel
Starter!
I'll be saving this one! I'm only getting started!
Eagle Fly!
Take this! Dragon Swarm! Severing Wind! Take this!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon Shout! Take this! You picked the wrong fight! Here I
You require a hand.
Talon
Take
Hurricane!
Here's in the pit!
I'll keep you
You see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Energy!
Tear you apart!
Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
see what I can do!
Who wants to fight? It's a duel of the arts!
Here I come!
Freeze Lancer!
Dragon Snap! We got fire!
I've got sealed! Let a marksman handle it!
The enemy wields arts.
Now! Laser Warrior! Here's evil!
Dragon Swarm!
Steel Freeze Lancer! More where that came from!
First strike!
Dance in the
Dragon
now!
Swarm! Ignite!
Eagle Fly!
I'm not done!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
It's over!
Swallow Dance! Talon Hurricane!
I'm not done!
Eagle Fly!
It's time.
They really don't give up, do they?
Hear me! I can handle it! Cover the caster! Water! Hear my
Take this!
Raging Cascade!
Here I come!
Here goes!
It's
Watch
over!
this!
Far enough! Take it! More for the sky!
Okay!
Now I'm real mad!
Here I come!
Now you see what I can do!
Strike!
Raging Storm! More
Eat
where that
this!
came from!
mine!
Reload!
Glimmer Dragon!
Win! Tempest
Burn
Sword!
in hell!
Reload!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Talon Hurricane!
I never miss!
Rhythm tear!
Here's a healing arm!
All good things come to an
Let
end.
me help! First aid!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Swallow Dance!
It's
Talon Hurricane!
Reload!
Eagle Fly!
It's
over! I'll finish you here and now!
Here's a healing arm now! First aid! I'll be saving this one! I'll cover
It's
you!
go time! Armor won't save you!
Here I come!
The earth throbs in pain.
I'm on it! Take this!
Lightning orb!
It's over!
Nothing gets by me.
Here we go again!
I have no limits! Here I come!
Big Blast!
Here, let me help!
Storm!
Stun us!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Do it! Shut him down!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
And thus our strength yet grows.
Oh, this looks nice and tough.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Ignite! Take this! You're finished!
I can only rely on myself.
Hear me! Flame of Thunder Field!
Here I come! It's over!
Red!
I'm not done! Dragon
Steel
Swarm!
Water! Hear my
Come on!
wind! Here! Glacial Spear! Where's Eagle?
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I'm not
Ray
done!
wants to die next! More where that came from!
You're mine!
Into the center! Raging Storm! How's this?
Here I come! Eat this! You're finished!
Take
Full
this.
time Raging
I'll smash you!
It's over!
In here!
I'm not...
I can handle it! More for the stop!
Far enough!
Talon Hurricane! Reload!
Dragon
I'm
Swarm!
out of ammo! Watch and wind astral energy! More where that came from!
Looks like we won. These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zoogles the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here. This is...
Let's dispose of the trash.
Oh my lord! Ignite! Eat this! Dragon Swarm! Escape!
I'll punch that gun out of your hand!
Got you now!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Wind astral energy! Arch Steel!
Can't get out of this!
I'm on a roll now!
You're finished!
Tempest Whirl!
You're mine!
Lightning Storm!
Here I come!
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it up!
Be my guest! Dragon Swarm!
That's much
We're not finished!
I'm ready!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
It's over!
I never miss! Wind Astral
You're mine!
Lightning
Ignite!
Do it!
No chance!
I can carve through armor!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Dance in the wind! Air powered hurricane!
I'll teach you
Eagle
respect!
fly!
Here I come!
I'll be saving
It's
you!
over!
Blow away!
Go! It's over!
Dragon Swarm! It's over!
Raging
Take
Cascade!
this!
Hear my call!
Dragon Swarm! You're finished!
Breathe laser! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Seems about right to me.
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almeidrea sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almeidrea's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almeidrea may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? My head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almeidrea. What's this thing?
Ow! Engaging!
You'll have no mercy!
Bring him down!
You're mine!
We're not finished!
It's
almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Beyond Astral Energy! Full throttle!
I'll tear you apart! What? Ready and
You're mine!
Lightning
Carve
Orb!
through armor!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Get lost!
Take this! You got it!
I'm ready! Denied!
You're finished! I won't show you any mercy! Double Demon Fang! It's over! Double Demon Fang!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Take it!
Not a chance!
One more!
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Rage and
Take this! I'll finish you here!
Do it!
It's over!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
A comfortable win.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Hold my lord!
No further!
You're mine! It's over! We're not
The
ready!
shield will save you.
I see one, eh? You're finished!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Now for something
The enemy wields arcs too.
we'll soon see about that! Water,
Dragon
hear my
form!
call! Here goes!
Here I come!
Not on my watch!
Don't get careless.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Way!
Carve through! My seal! You're mine! We're not finished! You pick us down their defenses!
Hey! Blow them away!
Glacial
Not a
spear!
chance!
Pierce evil!
Strike!
I never miss!
Come quietly! Here I come! Dragon!
Now or never. Take this!
Do it!
We did it!
Gemini
You're mine!
Raging
It's
Storm!
over!
Lightning!
River Dragon!
Will this help?
Dragon Swarm!
Here I go! Healing
Double Demon Fang!
really owe you
Dragon
one.
Swarm! Thanks! I'm not done!
Searing flame! Reload!
Here I come!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Deathfall! Raging
You're mine!
Storm!
See what happened there is you crossed me. I shouldn't have done
Go
that.
get him!
Dragon Swarm!
Razor Cyclone!
Not today!
Lightning!
Take that!
Raging Flame of
I'll
Steel!
teach you right!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Guillotine!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
I won't forgive you!
Confiscated!
Damn it! It's over!
Searing Flame!
In a bind?
Raging
You
Captain!
stand up to these kids!
I'm all stuck! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
No! We've got flyers!
Unstoppable! Let him march through handle!
It's over! All yours!
Here we go!
Dragon Swarm!
Blood! Wind! Fury! Burning Strike!
A comfortable win.
opponent like this should be easy. Eat this! I'm going in! Dragon Floor!
I can carve through armor!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Do it! First strike!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
There!
Here I come! Get there, boy!
Don't get complacent.
Gotta break through! Now you'll learn! It's over!
Glimmer Dragon!
Take this!
Arc shield! They really don't give up, do they?
Got you now! Hey, come here! Dragon Swarm! Now or never! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Dance in the wind! Go!
Here I come!
Eagle Fly!
Here I come! You're finished!
Seal!
Burn! I'm not done!
In a bind?
Raging
Here I come!
Dragon does it!
Take this! Double Demon Fang!
Shining water! Clear water!
Spear!
Here's the evil!
Start!
Air!
Here I come!
Take
I can carve through armor!
Glacial spear! Here's the evil! Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm!
Come and get it!
On your knees!
Thunder shield!
It was nice.
Thanks, Kisara! Here's a healing
You
art.
see what
Take the
happened
wind.
there as you crossed me? Shouldn't have done that.
Dragon Flame!
Lightning orb!
Did you
Come on, roll now! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Rage into the shadow!
Dragon Swarm!
Not in your dreams! Mega ray! Gemini Aqua!
In a bind?
Take this!
Lightning orb! Raging cascade!
Win!
Glacial spear! Here's the evil! More for the stockpile! Here comes! Recover!
Shiny going for it! That's freaking something!
Here's a healing art! Raging cascade!
Ready and rarely!
Seal!
Far enough!
More for the stockpile!
It's over!
Talent Hurricane!
We did not a chance! No escape!
I really owe you. Now you see what I can do!
Blah, blah, blah.
You're mine!
Raging
You're
I never miss!
Hurricane!
Eat this!
Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
We're still standing. Barely.